Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment Scott Selections here for Sunday, December 25th. Before again today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in the NFL with a two-pick, 6.5-point teaser. The story of NFL Saturday was the awful weather, and we made the most of it because we teased two unders, took the Saints-Browns game under 38.5 and the Falcons-Ravens game under 41, and that paid at a minus 120 on Bet Online. Really never in doubt. Both games were hideous, and which we expected, and we ended up cashing. So look for another winner here on Sunday. And for today's play of the day, doing the exact same thing, going to take another 6.5-point teaser in the NFL since they have been pretty kind to us. However, slightly different story here. Going to take two picks on the same game. We're going to take a look at the Buccaneers and Cardinals game, and we're going to tease the side and the total. We're going to take the Buccaneers and tease that spread down to minus 1.5 and tease the total up to 47 and take the under. And that two-pick teaser pays out a minus 125 on Bet Online. Time recording of 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Covered is why I like the under for the full game and the spread with the teaser odds. First reason, look at the Cardinals recently. They've been awful. They've lost 4 straight games. They have nothing to play for. I think we all know Kingsbury's going to get fired as the team has completely just fallen off a cliff. And the Cardinals at home this season have been useless, and that's also been the case since the back half of last year. The Cardinals have lost 12 of their last 13 home games, so home field advantage doesn't really exist with this team, and I think the Cardinals should really struggle to do anything offensively in this game, especially since they have a third-string quarterback behind center in Trace McSorley, since Kyler Murray's out for the year and Colt McCoy got injured in the middle of last week's game. So McSorley is behind center, and he has not been good this season. 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He came in relief for McCoy last week against Denver, and in relief, he was not good. Went 7 of 15 for 95 yards and 2 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. So I think McSorley should struggle against a very solid Tampa defense, and I think Arizona could single-handedly drag this total down. But for the sake of the actual spread, Tampa, I know they're not a good team. I get it. However, they're still much better than Arizona. And Tampa's playing for something. Carolina won last week, so they have a serious race on their hands in the division. But Tampa really needs this win. And they really had Cincinnati on the ropes last week before turning the ball over a bunch in the second half, and everything fell apart. But Tampa, I think, is the much better team, and I think they should be able to beat a third-string quarterback on a team that basically quit on its head coach by at least 2 points. And for the total, I already mentioned McSorley's playing, so I'm not exactly expecting Arizona to light it up or contribute much to this total. Tampa, though, has been awful offensively this season, mostly because of a bad offensive line and an aging Tom Brady. But Tampa is averaging just 17.6 points per game, which ranks 28th in the league. Arizona is averaging just 20.9 points per game, which ranks 18th. However, once again, most of Arizona's stats involve Kyler Murray, so you expect Arizona's offense to look a lot worse with McSorley behind center. And you're looking at the actual yards per play. Arizona ranks 30th in the league, and you're looking at Tampa. Tampa ranks 25th. So neither team generates many big plays. You tend to see a lot of really long and methodical and painful drives, which might eat up a bunch of clock. Tampa might score a bunch of points in this game. We'll see. But with the amount of time Tampa takes up off the clock and the lack of overall shots they take downfield, I do think you'll end up seeing Tampa probably score a maximum of 27 in this game, maybe 30. But even if that happens, I don't think the Cardinals score 17, since I expect McSorley to look awful once again. But you're looking at Tampa, whose defense is still very solid. The issue is the offense has really been underwhelming all season long. And Arizona's defense is not great. I'll concede that. However, I still have questions about Tampa's offensive line. Maybe Wirfs plays. They're not exactly sure yet. He's questionable. But I do think Tampa might open up a big lead early, then coast in the second half. At the end of the day, Tampa's not looking for style points. They're just trying to win. And I think you'll see Tampa probably open up a decent lead, call off the dogs, and then you'll see a very ugly game in the fourth quarter. But you're looking at the actual side and the total here, and I do think Tampa should win this game somewhere around 27-13, give or take, something like that. A pretty decisive one-way Monday Night Football game, which should be painful to actually watch. But for 1.5 for the spread and for a total of 47, I definitely like the value there, so I will take that teaser. So once again, the play of the day here for Sunday, December 25th, is going to be on a two-pick, 6.5-point teaser. Going to take the Buccaneers minus 1.5 and the total under 47 at minus 125 on Bet Online. Happy holidays, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.